In today's video, I'm going to give you an update on how using the Nama J2 juicer has been going for me, and I'll share some tips and things I've learned about it along the way. I'll also be making a delicious juice mix that I think you might love. So let's get right into it. Today's recipe includes apples, oranges, lemons, limes, red bell pepper, cucumber, and kale. This is a very invigorating mix that has just the right balance of sweet with a little bit of bitter, which is so important to get that digestive and elimination system going and the liver flowing. Okay, so for tip number 1, cut up the produce into chunks. When prepping the fruits and veggies, I have found that cutting them up into big chunks really helps the juicer to be even more efficient. It already juices up everything pretty fast in my opinion, and I have found that cutting things up a bit helped it to work even smoother and quicker. When I put a lot of larger items in, say like whole oranges, apples, and large pieces of pineapples, it will take just a few seconds longer as it spins and rotates those around a bit, then chops them up. But when they are already cut into large chunks, they get cut up even quicker and are lowered down swiftly through the auger for pressing. Tip number 2, use the reverse option a few times during juicing, especially with batch juicing. Sometimes a piece of lemon or an orange or say a bell pepper that's been cut in half will get caught on one of the blades. At first, when this would happen, I would stop the juicer, open the lid, and reach in and carefully slide it off the blade, then turn it back on to continue juicing. However, I have discovered that when this happens, it's much easier to switch the juicer to the reverse stage for a few seconds, then back to forward, and it quickly dislodges the stuck piece. Tip number 3, do batch juicing. When I used to batch juice with some of my previous juicers, it would take a long time, but the quality of the juice was so much higher, so it was worth it to me. But it was hard to keep up with it sometimes. Well, I have found with the Nama J2 juicer, it is amazing to batch juice. It produces a high-quality cold-pressed juice in half of the time. Depending on the mix, I've found that I don't even need to clean the auger in between batches. I do suggest prepping as much of your items ahead of time, like carrots and celery. Give them a rinse, cut off any rotten parts, and cut the tips off of the carrots and cut into halves or into 3 sections. Then place them in a bag or a storage container into the refrigerator. Do the rest of the items the same day you plan to juice, so they stay super fresh. The Nama J2 by far is the fastest cold press juicer that I have ever used. And it's a slow juicer, so that's pretty amazing. Tip number 4, clean the juicer right away. This Nama juicer is actually easy to clean. By far, this is the easiest juicer I have ever cleaned. Taking it apart is fast too. Rinse all the parts and use a soapy sponge to scrub it up. It also comes with a cleaning tool to get smaller areas. I have been juicing with the Nama J2 for 4 months now, and I am very pleased with how this juicer performs and functions. It is easy to set up, easy to clean, fast to juice in, and all of this while producing a high-quality cold-pressed juice. I couldn't be happier. Life is busy and moves fast, so having a juicer that can produce a cold-pressed style juice with all of the nutrients intact and offers so much beautiful nutrition for the body is a real game changer. If you'd like juicing to be easier, faster, and funner, then I think the Nama J2 juicer is a perfect choice. For more information on this juicer, please see the description below, and be sure to save this video for your future reference and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. Let me know if you tried this juice recipe, and have a healthy, juicy day.